Welcome back to my channel Unusual Pora. Today we shall continue with the breakdown of the races featured in the Master of Orion, Conquer the Stars PC game. Today I will cover the Psilon. They are reclusive geniuses who are physically small and weak. A small backstory as to what the game is all about. Master of Orion, Conquer the Stars, also called simply Master of Orion, is a science fiction turn-based strategy 4X game. It is the fourth game in the Master of Orion series and a reboot of the series, developed by Argentina-based Nimble Giant Entertainment and published by Wargaming. The game was released on Steam Early Access on February 26, 2016, with a full release planned on Microsoft Windows, OS X, and Linux later in 2016. In Master of Orion, Conquer the Stars, the player leads one of 11 playable races to galactic supremacy through the exploration and colonization of star systems while utilizing diplomacy, conquest, and technological developments. Psilon Society. Brilliant researchers who devote their lives to science, the Psilon are reclusive geniuses who are physically small and weak. Their peaceful nature is only shadowed by their crippling paranoia that other races will steal their research and technology. They are creative and efficient researchers who are gifted with all technologies. Under the supervision of the controller at Mentar, a sprawling network of Psilon communities comprise the Quanta. Devoted to unraveling of the mysteries of the universe, each quantum investigates independently in order to contribute to the knowledge of the whole. The Psilon are a peaceful race, and only keep fleets of highly advanced warships as defensive measures. Brilliant researchers, they are often ahead in the technological race, yet seldom seem to take advantage of their superiority. Instead, they prefer to trade for new discoveries while shielding themselves from the rest of the galaxy in order to continue investigating in peace. The Psilon are an intellectual race which value knowledge above all else. The Psilon priority on research and education has been so internalized that it is at the core of their physical evolution. They gradually changed over time into the physically weak beings that they are today. They dedicate their entire lives to research and focus their energy on their work, often blinding themselves to the world around them. They are incapable of showing emotion on a biological level. They have excellent manners and speak in relaxed tones. However, they do not understand the intricacies of nonverbal communication and most social cues, so the Psilons are a somewhat awkward race. Psilons take aptitude tests very early in their development stage that determines what their primary studies will be in life. Results come in the form of suggested research specializations. Excellent engineering in Psilon society renders many menial jobs obsolete and delegated to robotic systems. Psilons operate a dictatorship-style government called the Quanta, which is ruled over by the controller. The controller's main duty is to manage intergalactic relations and oversee the allocation of government funds to various research facilities. Psilons typically generate revenue by selling access to their trademarks and patents. Top researchers often consult with the controller on domestic issues. As an exceptionally peaceful and non-confrontation race, the Psilon do not have internal conflict and do not challenge the authority of the controller. They hide behind their technology in war and will wait to strike until they are positive that they have the technological upper hand. A team of risk analysts serve the controller to establish the measure of their advantage and minimize risks to Psilon assets. Planet Mentar. The Psilon homeworld of Mentar is covered in soft, rolling hills and whispering grasses that soothe the racing mind. It has long been ruled by the Psilon, who dominated the passive wildlife with ease and little resistance. It is thought that something in Mentar's atmosphere affected the development of local fauna, making the population of Mentar far more docile than any other life in the galaxy. Existence on Mentar is peaceful and the Psilon have discovered all there is to know about their home, pushing them to the stars to seek new information. The capital city of Mentar is Hadron, a sprawling city that houses the home of the controller and the headquarters of the many Psilon Quanta. The Psilon communities revolve around research facilities that serve as the home, workplace, and, essentially, family to the individual Psilon. These research facilities develop the technologies that make the Psilon Quanta powerful, and they all must lobby for resources and funding from the controller. As technologies are developed, the controller utilizes them for the strength of the Quanta. Some are used exclusively for the advancement of the Psilon's galactic ambitions, but others are earmarked for trades with other races. It is at the controller's discretion to decide which technologies can be traded without giving up the technological upper hand that the Psilons so love to hold over the galaxy. The Psilon Quanta search across the galaxy, but Mentor will always be home. It is a planet where intellectual discourse reigns supreme and the pen is truly mightier than the sword. All of the universe's findings and secrets are eventually brought back here, often to be catalogued into the substantial library of the controller. It is said that the darkest and oldest secrets of the stars are held deep within, poured over by the greatest minds the universe can offer. Psilon Espionage. The spies of the Psilon Quanta call themselves alien behavior researchers. The title alone suggests the allure of espionage to the Quanta, for the thrill of new information, especially information that is deliberately hidden, proves intoxicating to the knowledge-hungry race. Race-specific technology is especially interesting to the Psilon, who avidly seek out inspiration from other sources. Psilons typically use their vast knowledge to approach spy missions with a detached and objective approach. While this tactic may discredit the intricacies of race-specific behavior, it often works to the Psilons' advantage. They seek to know what it is that their enemies want and fear, so that they may use that knowledge to their benefit. Psilon ships. Now we will discuss the different types of Psilon vessels. 1. The Psilon frigate. The designs of the Psilon ships are simplistic and streamlined in their intentions. They are not the fastest, strongest, or most capable ships in the galaxy, but they are designed to easily integrate new technologies as rapidly as the Psilon can discover them. The Psilon care little for war, except for when their technology can assure them a swift victory. Bravo models are less rounded and feature spiked sensor devices. 2. The Psilon destroyer. Destroyer-class ships feature circular panels that can be easily popped out and replaced with other tech. The muted metal of the exterior is simply the finished product of the factory. The Psilon waste no effort in caring about the aesthetic design of the ship. Bravo models are less rounded and feature spiked sensor devices. 3. The Psilon cruiser. The cruisers of the Psilon Quanta are almost disorienting in their flat, featureless design. The modular design with circular panels is carried over from the previous destroyer-class vessels. Cruisers are frequently repurposed as research vessels, as they boast an impressively large cabin area. The Bravo model designs are taller, almost conical in shape. 4. The Psilon battleship. Psilon battleship-class ships boast independently rotating circular panels across the top of the ship, helping distribute damage and moving damaged panels from specific lines of fire. These rotating panels mean that certain sections of the ship can be given a priority ranking, ensuring that undamaged panels are constantly rotated to protect that area. Bravo models are less rounded and feature spiked sensor devices. 5. The Psilon Titan. Titan-class ships of the Psilon Armada are large and thin, leaning heavily towards the disk configuration common among Quanta ships. The core of the ship acts as a hub to the other operations of the Titan, housing most crew and research stations. Bravo models are less rounded and feature spiked sensor devices. 6. The Psilon Doomstar. The Doomstar of the Psilon Quanta appears much like a brain in a jar, the column-style base like a spine which connects the body of the ship to the bustling command center. And so concludes the breakdown of the Psilon race for Master of Orion, Conquer the Stars PC game. I hope you enjoyed this video. If I may be so bold, may I request that you, dear listener, to click the like button and possibly share the video so the brilliance of this game can be spread far and wide. In my next video I will cover the Sakra. They are an aggressive, competitive race that fight to survive on crowded planets with little room for formal laws. Until next time, Unusual Pora signing off.